I'm here today with Epic Empties Volume 3. I have a move coming up, which is why I have so many empties, and I'm just going to jump right in. The first thing I have is this Instant Eye Makeup Remover from Sephora. This is blue, and I thought this was totally great. A lot of times you can get this on sale. It's a really big bottle, so this I would recommend. Then I have an EOS Shave Cream, and this is in Pomegranate Raspberry. These are fine. I really like the vanilla one because I just enjoy the scent of it. The Pomegranate Raspberry just had a very fake, sort of too sweet smell to it, and I don't think that this shave cream is that impressive, so I would not get this again, although I may get the vanilla just because I like how it smells. This is a Rite Aid brand Renewal sulfate-free color protecting moisturizing shampoo. I do use a cleansing conditioner most of the time, which doesn't have detergents in it, but every once in a while I need a more intensive clean to my hair. So I like anything that's sulfate free from the drugstore. I enjoy as an alternative because it's not going to be as stripping as something with sulfates in it, but it will still give my hair more of an intense clean. And this was great. Rosemary and juniper, smells really good, and it was probably only about $5. This is a body butter from Body Shop. This is the Satsuma smell. Now I love their Satsuma smell in the bar soap, but in the lotion it was a little overpowering for me. So I think I'll stick to just the plain shea in the future of this body butter. It's a really, really nice body butter. The moisture lasts all day. It does take a little bit of work to get it soaking into the skin because it's so rich. But yeah, the Satsuma was a little overpowering. It kind of felt like when I put it on before bed, it just felt like I was going to sleep inside a Satsuma. This is by Tree Hut. It's a Shea Sugar body scrub. This is amazing. I get this at Harmon Face Values and it's only about $5 or $6, and this lasted me a really long time, and it's a great body scrub. It has a good amount of scrubby granules in it. It doesn't feel too harsh, and it did leave my skin feeling moisturized afterwards, so I'll definitely be getting another one of these. Here's another Purely Perfect. This is the cleansing cream that I use for my hair. This is the shampoo and conditioner in one with no detergents in it, so it's really, really gentle, and I've been really loving how this has been helping my hair stay happy. This is a BB cream from Rimmel. This is a pretty good BB cream formula, but the color was not right for me. It was too dark, so I actually ended up mixing this. I just ended up squeezing this out into a jar and mixing it in with another SPF lotion to lighten up the pigment a little bit, and it worked for me that way. But this light is not light enough for me. But this is a good BB cream, so if you have a darker skin tone than I do, this would be worth a try because it's pretty affordable and it has SPF 25. This is my favorite moisturizer. It's by Bliss. It's the Youth as We Know It Anti-Aging Moisture Cream. This is just the only thing I've found that I can use at night that just gives me no irritation, no redness, moisturizes perfectly, balances my skin, and it does give my skin a plumper, brightened effect. So I love this, and I already have a backup of this. This I love. This is the Origins of Perfect World. This is just a really great day cream with SPF. It doesn't have that sort of gritty, powdery feeling that you can get from day creams with SPF in them. Makeup applies really smoothly over the top. It soaks in really easily. So this I'm a big fan of, and I would consider getting a full size of this. Now I did try another line of Bliss products. I tried the Triple Oxygen Energizing Collection, and so I tried the Energizing Cleansing Foam, which I really love the delivery of this product. I love the pump. I like the foaming aspect of it, but this I just didn't feel like cleansed the skin that well, and it also left a residue on the skin and left the skin feeling kind of tight and uncomfortable. So I would not get this again. And then the Triple Oxygen Energizing Cream was the same. This is almost a gel-like formula, and it did sink in pretty easily, but it made my skin kind of red and tight, and it wasn't a very comfortable feeling. So I think perhaps if you have oilier skin, then this could be a good fit for you, because it isn't really creamy or rich, but for me this wasn't a good fit. I have a bunch of mascaras. Two of these I really love. One is the Full and Soft by Maybelline. This is probably my favorite drugstore mascara. And then I have a Lash Blast, CoverGirl by Lash Blast Clump Crusher. And this is a really nice formula also. It gives a very natural effect. It gives good separation, and it is very resistant to clumping. These were two higher end deluxe samples. One is the Chanel Intense in black, and this was, I guess, pretty disappointing. I had high hopes for it because it is Chanel, but I found the formula to be a little bit wet and heavy, so it didn't hold curl, which is pretty much my #1 criteria for a mascara, is that it holds the curl in my lashes. And then this is Buxom Lash by Bare Essentials, and this just has such a huge wand that I just found it to be pretty unwieldy. Let me show you next to like a different size. So this is the Maybelline Full and Soft, and that is the Buxom. So you can see that the Buxom is just like huge. It's just so big, and I just don't, it doesn't help me. It doesn't help me to have an applicator that big. Okay, I had a camera issue, and now I'm gonna finish up these Empties. I've got one more mascara. This is a Voluminous Million Lashes mascara by L'Oreal. I love the idea of this. The brush is so separating, and it really grabs every lash, but it does not hold curl, and that is an issue for me. I have a BB cream. This is Tarte BB cream in Fair. This is a pretty good BB cream formula, and I was really in love with it at first, and then I just noticed that it dried down to a really powdery look where it just looked like I had flakes of powder, especially along where my pores are a little larger. But yeah, I love the idea of this. It just was a little powdery on me. So possibly if you have oilier skin, this would be a good fit. Also, Fair is a really light color. It's one of the lightest BB creams I've found. So if you have trouble color matching and you're like ghostly pale like I am, then it would be worth a shot too. And I think they do sell this in a travel size if you don't want to shell out the like $30 or whatever the BB cream costs, because it's a lot. This is amazing. The Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Illuminating Serum. They don't make this. This is a deluxe size sample, obviously. This was amazing. Oh my gosh, I wish they made it. I just applied this all over my face like a primer, and then put my foundation over the top, and it just like, I never thought that that lit from within glow could exist, and it does with this. I think the closest thing to this would be the That Gal Benefit Primer, which is really amazing and available, but oh, I wish they would make this again. But none of us can ever have it, so there you go. I have two little minis of the Professional by Benefit. If you guys have a lot of makeup, these just seem to show up. It's like they breed in my makeup collection, because Benefit just wants to give you these. I like these as a primer on my nose and forehead, but I find it to be a little too too intense for the rest of my face. So I just do sort of a targeted application of this, and then I'll use a more brightening product for the cheek area. Here's a Buxom Mini. This is in Dolly. Boy, do they want you to have Dolly. This is like one of those things like the Professional where I'm just like, how can I have this much Buxom in Dolly and White Russian? But they put it in every single set, and they are bestsellers, I guess. Not my favorite, but I'll use these lip gloss. I don't care about the color. They just feel so great. And here's a Rebecca, which is more of a pinky color, and that one's used up too. This is my favorite lip gloss of all time. And then here is an e.l.f. Hyper Shine gloss. These are great. They're a great alternative to the Stila Click Pen glosses. It's a very similar formula. They stick around on the lips for a long time. These are great, and they're only like $1, so I definitely like those glosses. Boscia green tea blotting linens. I love these. These are like those face oil absorbing things I always have, although since I've been using the Urban Decay setting spray, I find that I use these less. But something I do like to use these for, because these don't have any powder on them, is I use them to blot lipstick, and they're great for it. And especially like sometimes if you use a tissue, you'll get like some flakes on your lips of the like some pieces of tissue on your lips, and these will not leave anything, any residue or anything on your lips. So these are great for lipstick blotting. Alright, 2 of my color tattoos have dried out. These are the 2 that I got when they first launched, and you can see how it's like just pulled away from the edges there. This is Edgy Emerald, which I did not use very much. And then this is Too Cool, which is a white. I find this to be too frosty of a white and a little bit patchy. I mean, now it's like so dried out, but even when I first got it, doesn't have a very even application. I would prefer the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk to this, even though this has better staying power. Milk just creates like a better white base. Peter Thomas Roth Anti-Aging Cellular Eye Repair Gel. This is a huge jar, and I got it on sale on Sephora, and it lasted forever, and I did not notice any effect at all. This is a bronzer, very well loved, Snow Bunny by Too Faced. This is the one that comes with the 4 stripes in it, and I really love this. For my fair skin, I don't go crazy with bronzer ever. This is just a great, like, swirl your brush in, kind of like a blush, bronzer, highlight all in one. I really love this, and when I need one again, I will get one, but for now I have a lot of blush to use up. Oh, I did want to talk about this. I just poked myself in the eye. So Jo Malone is a perfumier or something, and it's a London brand of perfume, and there's a store right by where I work, and one time around the holidays they brought in a bunch of fragrance samples for us, which was so nice. The one that I grabbed is called Earl Grey and Cucumber. I can't think of a less exciting name for a scent than Earl Grey and Cucumber, and yet it is so good. I love it, and I really want to get a full size. It's super weird. It's sort of like the Cucumber makes it really fresh, but the Earl Grey like warms it up a little bit. Really unique. If you haven't heard of Jo Malone, her scents are pretty cool, and I was impressed by this, how long it lasted on my skin. So I did want to mention that because I will probably get a full size of it. That's it, finally. Oh my gosh, I feel like I've been shooting Empties videos for like weeks. But as I said, I'm moving this weekend, so I've just been on a tear, like trying to use things up and not buying new things, not buying backups of things yet. And that's what happens, is you use things up. and then you make an empties video if you're me. So thanks guys, I hope you've enjoyed all these empties. I also have a favorites video coming up and a haul, so some changes of pace there. I will see you later. Bye bye.